It's a hurting feeling.
Yeah.
It's a hurting feeling when you're in a room full of people and you feel alone. It's a hurting feeling when you around society and when you speak, nobody really understands you because they so caught up into social media and they so caught up in the reality television. It's difficult being around individuals when that's really what they care about.
Right.
I care about that. When I meet people that share similar interests, it's refreshing, it's beautiful. I can't be wrong because this person feel like me.
You are now listening to Anyway Will.
I think we're going to call this trip Ride into My 40s a birthday adventure to the pits because that's what it was. Today marked my 40th birthday and the opportunity to finally ride at the pits. It's a place I've wanted to ride at since I was 14 years old, just never really had the chance due to unforeseen circumstances each time. This video starts off with some dual screen action at the pit, and then we take you on a scenic journey through some waterways. And unfortunately the ride does end with a broken Can-Am side-by-side. Stay tuned to find out why, because it's not actually Can-Am's fault. There is some advice in here that'll save you Can-Am owners $600 to $800 in mistakes. If you care to learn that, please stay tuned because it's a simple solution to a big problem and you're going to want to know it. But otherwise, I hope you enjoy the scenery as much as we did, and please tell me your thoughts on the scenery of South Jersey in the comments. I recently became the proud owner of a 2010 GASGAS EC200, and I am absolutely in love with this brand. When I bought the bike, I was told that the knocking sound coming from the engine was actually caused from a bad clutch basket, so I decided to take preemptive measures and ordered a brand new one from Recluse before I even opened the bike up. When I did open the bike up, I found the clutch basket to be in good condition, so I still swapped it anyway with my very expensive Recluse one, and I also bought an electron carburetor for it before I even had the bike home. After getting the bike back together, it still knocks, and although the bike still has a knocking sound, as you can hear in this video at some points, I plan on taking it apart and resolving the issue 100% in the next few weeks before the weather gets too nice and then I can't get any riding in, instead of fixing my bike when I should be riding. Overall, this bike is pretty comfortable to ride, but the seats can be really hard and they'll leave some bruises on your tushkas, which, you know, I just use it as motivation and I stay off the seat and I ride the bike as it's meant to be ridden. If there's any GASGAS fans out there, you know, let me know in the comments if you own one, what you own, and what you love about them, because I know I'm not the only one. I'm in a lot of these GASGAS groups, and you'd think that we were trying to make a commercial for them or something, but these bikes are just so nice. Ride one if you haven't. If you have the opportunity to, check them out. I ride a 200 and it's plenty of bike. 300, honestly, I think the 200 is right where it's at for me because my weight, size, and everything. I feel like the 300 is the 200's heftier brother for the bigger American. But I mean, if you really think you need that much power down bottom on a trail with trees around you, by all means, get the 300. I get plenty of fun out of my 200 though. Plus, I like the weight savings I keep from it. My friend with the KLR 650, his name is also Kevin, and that's a 2022 KLR 650. He purchased it last year, and unfortunately he had a rough start with it. After only putting about 31 miles on the bike, he laid it down the street due to the front valve stem being faulty, and it resulted in 7 broken ribs. Now he is working on overcoming his nerves and trying to understand why it feels so unstable compared to other bikes that he's been on. In this video, you'll see him discussing his experiences on the KLR, and his current view is that it is not designed for anything than going very slow off-road, due to the way the front end tends to dig in and it pulls the bike around more than he's used to. My friend with the Can-Am watched him do some riding that day, and he feels the front tire is too narrow. I haven't had a chance to ride it myself yet, but if anyone has any opinions or reviews of the KLR stability, please share it in the comments, because we're not bike pros. In my research, I've learned recently that setting rear sag also changes the front fork rate. I'm not sure how true that is, but if anybody has any comments or information on that, that'd be cool to help clarify, and it'd be appreciated. So comment that below if you have any information, because I don't know if he ever set his sag on the bike or not, to be honest.
Figured it out. Nothing about this thing's design has anything to do with, like, this thing, like that little trail thing here, figured out how to trigger stand. Like, I almost think this thing's meant to be ridden like this thing here, you wouldn't haul ass on. Do just what I'm doing is what they designed for. Because that trail, as soon as I got the sand, no effort, dude. Walked right up the hill, I didn't feel it was comfortable. I tried to try it, but that fucking time, dude. Yeah. I was just trying to get up the trail. Second gear, man. Oh, in the sand, I'll shift it to second. You'll see how far it drops. That gear.
KLR didn't have a camera on it just because he was a little worried in case he might drop the bike or something. And just to be on the safe side, we decided let's see how the bike handles the sand first, because he said it feels very unstable, and hopefully we can get some help in the comments on what people think that's about, nerves or bike. What do you think?
What it is? Huh? That's too much bike and that's skinny of a front tire. You guys should put a bigger front tire on it? No, there's so much weight on the front end. It's like pizza cutter. That's what's happening. It's unstable, dude. Like, as soon as it hits sand, it fucking slices. Because I remember, dude, you guys remember long riding through there? Whoa, getting a wheelie, son! I said I can't do shit without making trenches. You're pulling wheelies. Huh? You leave it on? No. My bike, he's got my kicker. Huh? He's got my kicker. Oh. Oh, fuck. Getting whooped, man. Alright, well, we don't do this shit every day.
I'm nice and comfy.
Huh? Sure you are.
I'm good.
Are we taking a break or? That's probably what we do. Alright. Yo, you're good at a faster pace? How you were going when you were just cruising, I'm good with it. I can keep an eye on you. Yeah.
Welcome to our music family.
Riding with country bands.
Anyway, well.
That fucking sucks. I smelled it when I came around that corner. Every time I got that corner, I smelled it. And when I came around that corner, like that corner, you know what I mean? Right here, right here. Friggin' what we do. Cheap ass fucking milk, man. This is my third ride on the belt.
So here's why buying a knockoff Can-Am snorkel on eBay is a mistake. When it comes to upgrading your Can-Am snorkel, don't be tempted by the low price of a knockoff one on eBay. It may seem like a good deal at first, but it's not worth the costly and frustrating problems you'll encounter later on. I promise. My buddy Kevin learned this the hard way, and I want to help you avoid making the same mistakes. The reason these cheap snorkels cause so many problems is they don't allow enough air to flow through where the drive belt is contained, and it causes it to get very hot, and in doing so it loses its integrity and gets ripped apart. This one had 3 rides on it before it broke. Not only do these knockoff snorkels frequently lead to broken drive belts, but they also require you to make irreversible modifications to your stock intake, so you can't go back to it without spending money. And you want to just save yourself the time and hassle and invest in a high quality, genuine Can-Am snorkel. It's worth it in the long run. Now, rather than fight with strapping the bike down in the truck and squeezing into a pickup with 4 people and all that, I decided just to bring my bike home. Not really knowing where I'm at that much and everything, I figured it out. But there's also some nice scenery on the way home, some bogs. Unfortunately, the sun was basically set at the time, so the image stabilization isn't the greatest for this ride home, but you know, you can still get a good idea. And you get to see a nice little old village that deals in cranberry bogs also. It's coming up here. It's historic. We'll go with historic, yeah. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and there will be much more content. A lot more harder riding going on in the future. We were kind of taking it easy, make sure Kevin felt alright on his KLR because of his injuries and all. But there was still some excitement to be had on this ride. Yeah. So again, thanks for checking out the video, and I hope to see you guys on the next one, and I hope to see you in the comments also. Let's hear about your GASGASes, your Can-Am issues, or how much you love them. Any other mistakes you can make with these bikes by buying cheap parts that will set you back hundreds of dollars later. That'd be a good thing to talk about also. You know, just let's start a little conversation here. Let's get a community going, and I'm gonna go back to shooting some billiards videos. Well, not videos, but some live sessions here shortly. Hopefully the next couple days I'll get out there. Just got a lot going on, been pretty busy all around. And I've been working on this video for a couple weeks. Now I just want to finish it up and get it to you guys, and start working on the next project. Thanks for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the future.